Hey guys, today we're going to take a quick look at PJ Bros, Wisconsin's finest craft e-liquids. I was sent a box. Preface this, I manage a vape shop and it was a sample sent about wholesale inquiries. So just being transparent there, they didn't pay me or anything for a positive review. And this is the first juice company I've been sent samples that has been good enough that I wanted to shoot a review about it. So, if that tells you anything, this is the box they showed up in. It comes with their 4 from their standard PJ Bros line and a sampler from their new Quad line, which is apparently a 3-flavor candy line that they're releasing. If we look at their website, we can learn that this one is their new Acai Berry. They also have one called Fisk, which is a sweet strawberry taffy. And they have one called Wesley, which is a watermelon berry rainbow candy. That sounds intriguing. This one is called Trant. They also have a new one that I haven't tried from the PJ Bros line called Superior, which I will probably order later today. It's a creamy caramel pudding, as it's described. And considering my all-day flavor that I use is a caramel custard, that sounds kind of right up my alley. So we'll start out with my favorite of the 4, which is LaCrosse. LaCrosse is described as a crunchy berry cereal. My favorite cereal is Captain Crunch, so I've already juiced it up, and I'll let you know what I think about it. I'm using a Mason 40 mil with a 3S LiPo box. I know it's not the best atomizer for testing flavors or whatnot, but I think it puts out pretty good flavor, and it's the same setup I've been using the last 6 months, or ever since the Mason 40 mil released. So I would say I know what things taste like on it. What I get from LaCrosse is the bottom of the bag sugar, a little bit of milk, and the berry parts of crunch berries. There's not a lot of the more I don't know, cornflakey taste of the yellow pieces. It's definitely just the berries in my opinion, but it's my favorite flavor. I've had these bottles the last 2 weeks and have been testing them periodically in different atomizers, and as you can see, I am just about out of this one. But it is really good. It is my top one from there. So if you like crunch berries, it gets better over time in my opinion too. When I first tried it, it was good, but after it breaks itself into the cotton, it is excellent. The next one we'll try, I'm not going to try them on different atomizers. I've tried them all, but I'm just giving myself a refresher on what all of them taste like. This one is Eau Claire, which they describe as a strawberry creme brulee. So it should be like strawberry, vanilla custardy type with a burnt sugar taste. And I'll let you know what I think of it. This one is also one of my favorite ones. I've been using this one predominantly in a tank because I think the tank setup I have that I run it in promotes more of the custard creme brulee flavor. It's got a nice thick vanilla taste to it, with a little hint of strawberry. It's very subtle, as if it was like a creme brulee with like just a strawberry dropped on top of it. You do get the burnt sugar type crust of the creme brulee mixed with the custard. This one's got a little more of a throat hit, in my opinion, than the Lacrosse does. But still very good. Probably my favorite of the four. I've tried all four of the flavors in a tank, specifically the VCST from Vapors Cloud, and in my Mason. Because in my opinion, there's flavors that are amazing in tanks, there's flavors that are amazing in drippers, and there's flavors that are just amazing. In my opinion, this one is an amazing tank flavor to me. It brings out more of the condensed custard notes. But let's move on to Madison, which was probably my second favorite dripping flavor. I'm normally not a big blueberry kind of guy, but this one got me. It's a blueberry crumb cake. I'm a larger man. I enjoy my sweets, and this one hits the spot. There are a lot of like blueberry crumbles or cinnamon roll and blueberry or blueberry cobbler type vapes out there. But I think this one has a place in the top of the ones I have tried. It's called Madison. It's got a nice warm blueberry. And then, to me, it tastes like, you know those coffee cakes you can buy at the grocery store? It kind of tastes like the coffee cake with blueberry and like a cream cheese kind of filling on it. It's really good. I dig it a lot. This one was one that it's really smooth. It's got a little bit more throat hit, in my opinion, than the Lacrosse does, but less than the Eau Claire. And I really like dripping this flavor as well. So now we'll move on to the fourth and final flavor, which is called Green Bay. Lemon cheesecakes have had a special place in my heart for a while. There's a backstory to that, but too long to put in this review. A lot of companies have a lemon cheesecake, and a lot of companies fail at making a lemon cheesecake. It just smells so good. I know this one won Best of Show at a vape convention recently, which sparked my interest about it. And all my buddies in the Vapors Cloud group just raved about this one. So, what I get from this one, it's a cheesecake that's not super strong with the graham cracker crust, which I like because a lot of cheesecake type flavors I've tried, they say they're a cheesecake, and mostly what you get is some fruit, some graham cracker, and some sort of cream. This one, you get that, I mean, it sounds ironic, but that cheesy flavor that a good cheesecake has, with a nice subtle lemon that's there enough that you know it's a lemon cheesecake, but isn't overpowering to the point where it tastes like Pledge, like a lot of the lemon cheesecakes I've tried. That one's really good. Now, all four of these flavors, they're not like a sweet candy flavor. If you lean more towards the bakery, the savory, the sweet juices, these are what you would like. And that's generally what I tend to vape. I'm not super big onto like very bright fruit flavors. So these four, I like them all. I could see myself buying each one and vaping it and having no issue. And the nicotine has a very clean taste in these juices, which is good. It doesn't have that peppery taste that a lot of companies I have noticed have in their juice, especially the cheaper companies. It's a very, in my opinion, a high quality nicotine is used in the manufacturing of this line. So now we'll move to the fourth and final one. This one is Tront. At first I thought it said Font on there. I don't know if it'll focus on it. But this is from the Quad line, which was just a sample, I think, thrown in from the new line they're releasing that I talked about earlier. This one is an acai berry. I'm going to vape off some more of this Green Bay because it's pretty potent, and in terms that it stays on the cotton for a while. It has a high tinting strength. Which isn't bad, it just makes everything taste like delicious lemon cheesecake. Alright. So let's see what I think about acai berry. Now I know acai is, or I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's used in a lot of energy drinks and fruit juice blends. It has good properties for the body, I guess. Let's see what I think. It's got a very strong flavor opening the bottle, just scent-wise. And it's definitely, it's weird. It's a very familiar flavor because of energy drinks and things of that nature, but I don't think I've ever bought something that's just straight acai. It's always mixed with some other fruit or some other juice or some other type of candy. So it's nice to have it just singled out. This one is on the sweeter side. It's the sweetest of the ones I was sent. Definitely has a candy taste to it. Not as candy as, like, say, a Jolly Rancher type flavor, but something along those lines of like a hard candy with like a high sugar content, like a natural cane sugar flavor is coming through. I want to find a candy store that has an acai flavored candy and just buy a bag of it because of this juice. Now this is one I like better in a tank than dripping, just because I don't like super sweet, sugary, or that's not even a word, but sugary flavors. But yeah, this one's good too. So all in all, I liked all 5 of the flavors we were sent. And I really like their standard line, and I'm really intrigued about their new edition Superior. I really want to try that, so I'm going to order a bottle of that. So if you've been interested in trying PJ Bros, I know it's gaining in popularity. They have very classy packaging. It doesn't have any of the issues I see with a lot of the juice lines, where it looks like they're trying to, I don't think they're trying to promote children into attraction of buying the juice, but this looks like a fine wine label. Like, it's classy, simple, a signature script with a nice colored ring, and it just, you know, it's a classy looking bottle. Anyways, I think those are my opinions of the PJ Bros line, from straight out of Wisconsin. My family's from Wisconsin originally, so I can honestly say this is the best juice I've tried from Wisconsin, and actually many other states. It's a good line. I could vape all of them all day and not have an issue. So if you're interested in trying them out, their website is actually pjvapes.com. They have their PJ Bros line on there, including Superior. They have their Quad line currently, and they also have their Jekyll and Hyde line. So I would be interested in trying the Jekyll and Hyde line as well. The flavor profiles for those ones, they have Enfield, which is a cinnamon and sugar churro, Jekyll, which is a creamy peanut butter and chocolate pudding, Lanyon, which is a sweet strawberry cotton candy. So I will probably be ordering Superior and that whole line and see how I like those ones, because I love these ones. Anyways, you guys in the YouTube world, have a good day, and I will see you in the next review.